Hey, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to start another short story that is The Bath by Janet Frame. Janet Frame is a female writer, ठीक है. और इस story में we will be discussing like about the author, about the characters of the story, about the plot summary. There will be themes that we will discuss, the stylistic devices and significance of title. अच्छा ये स्टोरी जो है ना द स्टोरी इज अपेरेंटली वेरी सिंपल. एक बहुत सिंपल सी स्टोरी है. लाइक इट्स स्टोरी इज अबाउट अ वुमन हु लिव्स अलोन एंड हु स्ट्रगल्स विद हर डेली लाइफ चोर्स. जो उसके आम रोज़मर्रा के काम होते हैं, शी स्ट्रगल्स विद देम. उसके लिए डिफ़िकल्ट है, बट स्टिल द लाइफ मूव्स ऑन. अगर इसको मैं सिंप्लीफाई करूँ तो ये स्टोरी है. लाइक दिस इज़ अपेरेंटली वेरी सिंपल, but in actuality बहुत deep story है. Like it's open to so many interpretations. There are a lot of themes you can uncover in the story. Let's have a look on the author. That is Janet Frame. Janet Frame author का नाम है, ठीक है. स्टोरी की जो राइटर है that is Janet Frame. और इनके बारे में पढ़ने से पहले मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं कि like she has mastered this art of epiphany. ठीक है. epiphany क्या है? Like इसको मैं कैसे explain करूँ आपको? Like if you get a chance, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आपको चांस मिले कि आप एक चेयर ले और जाके किसी के माइंड के अंदर बैठ जाए, ठीक है. इफ यू गेट अ चांस टू गेट अ चेयर एंड सिट इन द माइंड ऑफ समवन, आपको पता है माइंड में क्या हो रहा होता है. 24/7 थॉट्स चल रही होती है. तो अब आप उधर बैठे हैं तो जो थॉट्स आ रही है, जो थॉट्स जा रही है, यू आर सिटिंग देयर, यू आर वॉचिंग देम, यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग देम, यू आर इंटरप्रेटिंग देम एंड यू आर ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड देम. ठीक है. आप उनको समझनी और आपको समझ, क्योंकि अब आप किसी के जहन में आपको उनके वो थॉट्स की समझ आ भी जाती है. सो लाइक दिस इज एपिफनी, दिस आर्ट कि आपको किसी के बारे में लाइक इतनी आपको पता हो कि एज इफ यू आर सिटिंग इन द माइंड ऑफ दैट पर्सन, उस पर्सपेक्टिव से एक स्टोरी लिखना. दिस इज एपिफनी एंड Janet Frame was the master of epiphany. और इस स्टोरी में भी ये एलिमेंट आपको नज़र आएगा बिकॉज फ्रॉम द टोन ऑफ द स्टोरी से आप इतना उसका इंटीमेट टोन है कि आपको शायद स्टोरी पढ़ते हुए आपको ये लगे कि आप सबको लगेगा एज इफ वी आर द विडो वुमन. शायद हम ये जो स्टोरी की जो प्रोटैगनिस्ट है, शायद हम वो हैं, उसकी जगह आप अपने आप को रख सकते हैं. सो दिस इज द टैलेंट of a writer which Janet Frame is mastered of. Okay, so she was born in 1924 in New Zealand and then died in New Zealand. New Zealand में ही उनकी डेथ हुई थी. और किससे डेथ हुई थी? बिकॉज शी वॉज डायग्नोज्ड विद ल्यूकीमिया, तो उनकी वजह से फिर उनकी डेथ हो गई थी. She was in her childhood she was like a shy child, and she was like an awkward kind of child thi. And this has its own reasons because she has a very chaotic childhood. Chaotic कैसे था कि his brother was he had epilepsy, ठीक है. And he was her father was quite like their father was quite cruel kind of person because he used to beat his son and Janet's brother very badly. And then after that, one of her sisters, who was elder to her, she drowned in a swimming pool at the age of 13, which has a very deep and a very profound impact on her mind. And then again, after 10 years, like 10 years later, another sister who was younger to her, she also drowned in water and died. So these were the incidents that happened to her in her childhood, and that they can be attributed to her being social awkward and being shy from the childhood. She had this sense of writing in herself from a very early stage. बचपन से ही उनको writing का शौक था, and that was kind of inherited from her mother because her mother also used to write like on a very small scale. उसकी mother भी writing करती थी और फिर उसको घर घर में देती थी. So this thing in her, this writing thing, this literary thing was she had this from her mother, but she was in love with writing, but it was decided for her that she's gonna be a school teacher. Okay. So anyway, she attempted for that. She Once she went for a demonstration session, ठीक है, demo के लिए वो गई, and then as I told you, she was a shy person. She was an awkward person, she was a weird person. When she was about to be evaluated, तो क्या हुआ कि she got nervous and she left that place. So after this event, what she did, she attempted a suicide because she felt like she can do nothing in her life. Teaching was not her will, but even though if it was, she couldn't do that. और राइटिंग जो उसका शौक था तो वो उसको पूरा नहीं कर सकती थी, बिकॉज दैट नीड्स अ लॉट ऑफ मनी. ठीक है, कोई इतना सिंपल काम नहीं है कि बस आप लिख के और बस उसको आपका हो जाए, बिकॉज उसके लिए पैसे चाहिए थे, एंड शी वॉज लाइक अ पुअर गर्ल फ्रॉम द lower class. So this thing that she cannot do anything in her life, she attempted suicide, but she was saved. ठीक है, वो बच गई थी. And then she got admission in a university. एक यूनिवर्सिटी में उसको एडमिशन मिला. देयर ड्यूरिंग अ क्लास असाइनमेंट, एक क्लास असाइनमेंट उनको मिली जिसपे शायद कोई अपने लाइफ के जो एक्सपीरियंस था या जो मेमोरेबल इवेंट था या ऐसा कोई असाइनमेंट उनको मिला, एंड शी रोट दिस हर अटेम्प्ट ऑफ सुसाइड इन दैट असाइनमेंट. और फिर जब वो फैकल्टी ने उसको पढ़ा एंड दे गॉट अलार्म्ड. ठीक है, उनको लगा कि शी नीड सम काइंड ऑफ साइकेट्रिक हेल्प, एंड शी वाज एडमिटेड इनटू अ हॉस्पिटल टू गेट हर साइकेट्रिक एड. फिर क्या हुआ कि लाइक फॉर द नेक्स्ट 8 years शी रिमेन्ड इन द हॉस्पिटल. 8 साल वो हॉस्पिटल में रही. Why? Because during that time she was diagnosed with a disease that is schizophrenia. ठीक है, एक डिजीज डॉक्टर्स ने डायग्नोज की, दैट वाज स्किज़ोफ्रीनिया. लेकिन बाद में पता चला कि उसको कभी स्किज़ोफ्रीनिया हुआ ही नहीं था. बट एनीवे दैट्स द स्टोरी टुवर्ड्स द एंड. फिर जब फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम जब उनको ये डिजीज़ डायग्नोज हुई, सो दिस इज़ काइंड ऑफ अ डिजीज़, क्योंकि जिस टाइम में ये स्टोरी लिखी गई थी इसकी ट्रीटमेंट इट वाज वेरी ब्रूटल. ठीक है, एक बारबरस ट्रीटमेंट थी इसकी, इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक्स एंड लाइक ऑल दैट स्टफ. फिर क्या हुआ कि when she was going to be operated for this disease, one of the doctors find out about her writings. ठीक है, उसने कुछ writings लिखी थी for which she won a prize. एक prize भी उनको मिला. So she was like during those 8 years in the hospital, she was diagnosed with this schizophrenia, and then she was subjected to like a series of medical tests and operations, and that electric shocks जो उस वक्त इस disease के लिए थी. ठीक है, but then out of nowhere a doctor came to know about her short stories. उसने एक collection of short stories लिखी थी, that was the Lagoon. ठीक है, उस डॉक्टर को उसके बारे में पता चला, and also that she won a literary prize for that short stories. So there he helped him get out of that hospital. When she was discharged from the hospital, she was taken up by a famous writer, and he gave her shelter. And there that she began to write her novels. So that was the time of 1960s, and she published a number of novels, including The Faces in the Water, which reflected the story of her sisters, and then about a woman in psychiatric hospital, which was about her own experience in that hospital. तो उनके जितने भी novels थे तो they reflected the stories of her, stories from her real life. And then as she grew up, she was less shy as compared to her childhood, but still she was like not a social person. She remained an antisocial, reclusive person. As it's a short story, so the characters has to be limited. But in this story, it's just one character, and that is the old lady, the old woman who is the protagonist of the story. इस पूरे character में story में आपके पास एक ही character आपको नजर आएगा, that is the old woman. और अगर आप एक दूसरा character खुद से बनाना चाहे तो आप बना सकते हो. आप the reader जो आप हो, जो आप story को पढ़ रहे हो, तो ये story इतने अच्छे तरीके से लिखी गई है कि you could feel herself near her. So आप कह सकते हो कि the story has two characters, one's the old woman and the other is me. ठीक है, आप खुद को भी एक कैरेक्टर कर सकते हो, क्योंकि you can feel that you have watched all those events. But anyway, अगर हम literary characters की बात करें, so this story contain only one character, that is a widow, ठीक है, and she is an elderly woman, and she has difficulty doing her daily activities because of her because of her old age, and because she is growing weaker and weaker. So in the story, as the title reflects, the bath, so the story revolves around the bathing activity. She prepare herself for a bath, telling herself, consoling herself that she can do it, and that she will be able to do it. But then something happens which we are going to study in the plot of the story. But what about the character is that it's a old woman. She has grown old. She is weak. She is helpless. She is disappointed, and she has no wish to live. Okay, and she has no wish to live because her husband has died like so many years ago, 17 years ago, and she is fed up of her loneliness. So this story revolves around this woman, this widow, and her activity, that is bathing. So the summary of the story. So the story is about an old widow woman. She is old. She is fed up of her daily routines. She is growing weaker and weaker, weaker to such an extent that she even cannot perform her daily routine activities, like small activities, like even she cannot lift the bottle of a jam. Why? Because she think that she might not be able to lift it, and if she lift it, she might fall it to the ground, and then she might hurt herself. So she fear every small activity of her house. Okay, she is a lonely woman. She lives in her house alone. Her husband has died 17 years ago. She has no parents. She has no children. So she is living alone in her house. And due to her wearing out body, due to her weaker body, uh, जो बिल्कुल जो like the very normal routine, very normal routine activities has become a burden for her, just like bathing. जैसा कि bathing एक normal activity है, लेकिन उसके लिए भी this activity has become a burden, so she has limited it to the special occasions, like like in this story it is the 17th death anniversary of her husband, so she has decided to take a bath, or else she takes a bath when she visits some relatives or neighbors. Anyway, so she decides to take a bath because she has to visit the grave of her husband. So she is taking a bath. But before taking a bath, she is constantly thinking. She has these thoughts that what if I has if what if I have difficulty getting out of the bath, what if I drown in the bathtub, what if I get injured in the bathtub. So these are all thoughts are overwhelming her before the bath. And but even though she decides to take a bath anyway, because she has to visit her husband. So her bathing consists of three stages: getting a towel for her, getting a chair for her which she could place near the bathtub. So in case अगर उसको कोई problem हो in getting out of the tub, so she can take support of that chair. And then getting a dress for her. So on that day when she was taking a bath, what she forgot was that she forgot to have a chair for her in the washroom. ठीक है, उसको chair रखना भूल गई. Then she took a bath, and the same happened. What happened was in accordance with her fears. वही हुआ जिसका उनको डर था. She was unable to get out of the bathtub. She tried and tried. She cried. She screamed for help. She shouted for help, even though she knew कि घर में कोई नहीं आएगा उनकी help के लिए. Still she shouted. So no one came. But finally, and there was no chair to support, जिसकी मदद से वो she could help herself, but there was no chair. So she tried, and after some time she was able to get out of the tub. And further, that was the whole story. ठीक है, story में इतना कुछ खास नहीं है, but this is revolving around this activity. And then there are some indicators that shows that indicates that she was a poor woman, because she used to heat her house with a coal. एक कोल की मदद से she used to heat the house. And she has like a towel as her tablecloth. टेबल क्लॉथ भी उनके पास नहीं था, तो एक रफ टॉवल था, तो उन्होंने वो एक टेबल पे बिछाया हुआ था, एंड दैट वाज एक्टिंग एज अ टेबल क्लॉथ. So, if you look at the plot structure of the story in the exposition, which is basically the introduction, we are introduced to the old women, and we find out about her husband's death and her annual visits to the cemetery. Her life seems rather repetitive. Repetitive इसलिए क्योंकि उनका बस यही रूटीन था, क्योंकि she was alone. उसकी कोई और एक्टिविटी नहीं थी, बस घर में होती थी, घर के ये जो सिंपल काम लाइक खाना पकाना वो करती थी, एंड देन शी यूज्ड टू विजिट हर हस्बैंड. तो बस उनकी लाइफ ये एक रेपिटेटिव एक्टिविटी थी. दिस वाज ऑल हर लाइफ. And then there in the rising action, she gets into the bath and scrubs herself clean. She is dreading getting out of the bath. She knew she could no longer deceive herself into thinking she was not clean. To rising action, may as the title suggests, she is taking a bath, and then after that she is in the climax, the build up to her getting out of the bath, including her failed attempts. She panics, calls out for help, and strikes her fist on the side of the bath. So, in the climax, when she is done with bathing, she is unable to get out of that bathtub. She cries and she calls for help, and nobody comes. And she is frustrated as this because she strikes her fist on the side of the bath. So, this shows that she is quite frustrated. In the following action of the story, she visits her husband's grave and her journey back home. जिस तरह के एक्सपोजिशन में बताया कि हर लाइफ सीम्स रादर रेपिटेटिव, तो क्या होता है कि वो अपना घर का थोड़ा सा काम करती है, फिर जाती है अपने हस्बैंड को विजिट करने इन द सिमेट्री, एंड देन वो घर वापस आ जाती है, एंड देन अगेन दिस साइकिल कंटिन्यूज. इन द रेजोल्यूशन शी अराइव्स बैक होम फ्रॉम द ग्रेव एंड इमेजिन्स हर हस्बैंड ओनली टू बी असॉल्टेड बाय द इमेज ऑफ द बाथ डेथ वेटिंग टू क्लेम हर. And then resolution में वो क्या होती है कि she attends her husband in the cemetery, and then she comes back home, and then she is constantly thinking about mortality. एक theme आगे आपको आएगा कि she is constantly thinking कि or she is wishing that she meets her husband as soon as possible. Then there are a lot of themes. आप इसमें से इसके अलावा भी आप थीम्स निकाल सकते हो. फॉर इंस्टेंस जो है, दे आर लोनलीनेस का एक थीम है, लैक ऑफ सेल्फ कंट्रोल, स्ट्रगल, मोर्टेलिटी, लॉस एंड डेथ. दीज आर द थीम्स. Let's discuss them in detail. अब loneliness को देखिए. The old woman throughout the story is alone. Yes, she is alone. When she gets stuck in the bath despite calling out for help, nobody comes to assist her. When she is placing the flowers on her husband's grave, she is again alone. In fact, the old woman is so alone in life that she appears to long for a time when she herself is dead. It is as though life has become one long difficulty for the old woman. तो आपने थ्रू आउट द स्टोरी अगर आप देखें, तो मैंने सिर्फ एक ही कैरेक्टर की बात की, दैट इज द ओल्ड वुमन, दैट इज द ओल्ड लेडी. कोई उनके रिलेटिव्स, कोई no children, no relatives, no husband, and she is living in her home alone. ठीक है. और जब when she got stuck in that bathing tub, she called for help, but nobody came, which again shows she is living in her house alone. And then when she visits her husband, the grave of her husband, and then when she's placing flowers on them, again she's alone, nobody goes with her to the cemetery. So throughout the story, the woman is alone, and this theme of loneliness is prominent in the story. And she is alone, and she is fed up of this loneliness to such an extent that she wants herself to be dead. So this is the extent that she is fed up of her loneliness. Then there is another theme, that is lack of control, lack of control, or lack of self control. Like she is she no longer has control over her body. Task that she would like to perform, something as simple as getting out of the bath or taking down a pot of jam from a shelf, are no longer something that old women can do with ease. She has to rely on others to assist her, to help her. This may be significant as it suggests that the time has caught up with the old woman. So like she has lost control of everything. She has lost control of her body. The task that she used to perform, she is no longer able to perform them easily. She is having difficulty performing everything, and like the normal activity like bathing and cooking, they have become a big challenge for her, and she is not able to do them anymore, and she don't want to do them anymore, and she wants someone to assist her, someone to help her, someone to be with her. So like she has no control over her body now. She has grown weak, her body has worn out, and she is Now she is dependent on someone to help her, but she has no one to help her. Then the theme of struggle. The old woman struggles with every task she performs. She also may struggle with the loss of her husband. Throughout the story, this woman is struggling with everything, struggling with her body, struggling with the work of her house, struggling with the loss of her husband, struggling with loneliness, ठीक है, struggling with the thought of mortality, struggling with the thoughts of losses, struggling with the thought of death. So she's like struggling throughout the whole story. So she also may struggle with the loss of her husband. No, not only emotionally is she still attached to her husband as one would expect a widow to be, but she also relies on him physically. Because there is a scene in the story that she tells herself that if he was alive, he would be able to help the woman out of the bath. Like if he was allowed, so she would not have seen any of these conditions that she is going through now. अगर उनके husband alive होते, because he would then be with her to help her and assist her in everything. So she is emotionally still attached to her husband, and not only emotionally but physically too. No longer will have to struggle. The sense of struggle that the old woman feels would also lead the reader to believe that Frame is suggesting that life may be getting to be too much. Yes, life is getting too much for the old lady. Why? Because look at the next theme. Why is the life getting too much for the old lady? The old woman longs to be dead. Such is the difficulty she incurs in life. Not only is the longing for death driven by loneliness, but it is also the fact that the old woman's body is wearing out. As mentioned, she is no longer able to do things she wants and is reliant on others to assist her. If anything, there is no joy in the old woman's life. Everything is a struggle that is tinged with sadness. ठीक है, तो mortality का theme आपको नजर आएगा, because the old woman, she has no will to live. She has no will to live with such a body that she can with which she cannot perform her normal routine activities. She cannot cope up anymore with the death of her husband. So so now she is wishing death for herself. And why? Because her life has become a struggle. हर एक काम, even because उनका उठना बैठना भी is like a struggle for her. It's like she's not even able to stand properly, she's not able to sit properly, she's not able to sleep properly. So everything has become a struggle, and not just a struggle that is tinged with sadness. ठीक है, struggles तो हर किसी की life में होती है. Everybody, whether young or old, everybody is struggling. But this kind of struggle, it's like sad, it's tinged with sadness. उसमें एक sadness थी कोई उसमें like even I am struggling, but that's not with sadness, that is with my own happiness. ठीक है, but this struggle is different struggle. It's not the struggle of a normal person. ठीक है, this is a different struggle that is tinged with sadness, that is tinged with loneliness. Then there is another theme, that is loss and death. It may also be possible that the loss of her husband is just too much for the old woman. Though she attends his grave for the anniversary, it is most likely that she is a frequent visitor to the grave. Even though Frame doesn't give any detail as the type of the relationship the old woman had with her husband, there is still nonetheless a sense that the old woman loved and continues to love her husband. It may also be significant that the old woman can no longer enjoy the simple things in life, as this suggests that the old woman may have given up on life. It is as though she has been defeated by her body and the fact that she is alone. Simple things are no longer simple for the old woman. Everything is an effort which may not be worth it, and to the old woman. She appears to be comfortable with the idea of death, something that is symbolically noticeable by the fact that the old woman wishes she could fall asleep in the graveyard. It is though the graveyard is the only place where the old woman is able to find peace. Also, she would be near her husband. So this loss and death theme is prominent in the story, because throughout the story जो हमें जो idea मिलता है, so that is that she loved her husband and that she continues to love her husband. हालांकि in the story we are not there is no light on the relationship that the woman shared with her husband, लेकिन जो पूरी स्टोरी है उससे हमें ये पता चल जाता है कि she loved her husband, because even due to her weaker body, वो नॉर्मली like she don't take bath normally, लेकिन अब उनके हस्बैंड की 17th डेथ एनिवर्सरी थी, and this taking a bath was like compulsory for her. उनको बात लेके ही जाना था. So like this shows that she has difficulty performing something, but she has to do it. So which means that she loved her husband. ठीक है, उनके बहुत अच्छे relationships रहे हैं, and that she continues to love her husband. And the old after death, it is also evident that after the death of her husband, she has lost interest in anything. She has never moved on. She has lost interest in everything. She has lost interest in life. She has gave up on the life, and that now nothing excites her, nothing brings joys to her, nothing is like interesting for her, and everything, even all her life is now a drab. It's a drab life, it's a boring life, and she enjoys nothing. And that when she sits alone, जब भी वो बैठती है, like when she's not doing any work, so what are her thoughts? उनके बस यही thoughts होते हैं कि कब मैं भी अपने husband के पास जाऊं, and that I fall asleep in the graveyard, which means that she wished to die, and that she don't want to live anymore. तो वो एक तो लोनलीनेस है, एक स्ट्रगल है, एंड एक उसकी जो एज फैक्टर भी इसमें आ जाती है कि why she don't want to live anymore. Now significance of the title. This is quite obvious. The title of the story is related to an old woman, and she is a lonely lady, and the whole story revolves around the activity of bathing. So there, the title is given from the bathing. The title is given the bath because the whole story is revolving around this activity. So this title, I guess, perfectly suits the situation and condition of old lady. और further ये बात का title, it is also a reference to her childhood event that occurred in her family. That was the death of her two sisters, and how they happened. They died due to drowning in water. So this could also be a reference to those events of her childhood. So that's where the title came. Um, that's where the title came. Yeah, so there are some stylistic devices used in this story. They are metaphors and onomatopoeia. ठीक है, onomatopoeia का आपको अगर नहीं पता तो मैं आपको बता दूं कि this is the onomatopoeia is like the formation of words from sounds. जब हम ऐसे वर्ड्स बनाते हैं कि जिनको हम देखें तो वी कैन हियर दैट साउंड. ठीक है, उनका इतना उनका एक स्ट्रॉन्ग इम्पैक्ट होता है. सो दिस टेक्निक इज कॉल्ड ओनोमेटोपिया. सो द मेन कैरेक्टर कैन हियर ओनली द, वैसे तो मैं आपके साथ अकॉर्डिंग टू योर कोर्स सिर्फ इस शॉर्ट स्टोरीज की समरीज डिस्कस कर रही हूँ, बट दीज आर द होल डिटेल स्टोरीज. तो उस स्टोरी को जब आप रीड करेंगे तो यू विल कम टू नो दैट this old woman can only hear the drip drop sound of the cold water tap of the of the wash basin and corresponding whisper and gurgle of her heart. तो उनको बस वो पानी की और टेप की और अपने हार्ट की आवाज़ें सुनाई देती है. सो व्हाट दिस शोज, क्या शो करता है? दिस शोज दैट दिस शोज द साइलेंस ऑफ हर हाउस, कि उसके घर में कितनी खामोशी थी, कितनी वो लोनली थी, कि उसको बस जो आवाज़ें थी बस वो यही आवाज़ें थी, या तो वो पानी की आवाज़ें थी, या वो टैप की आवाज़ थी, या फिर वो उसके अपने लाइक it was her, even she could hear her heartbeat. So yeah, this was this due from the use of this stylistic device. What the writer is trying to highlight is to highlight the silence of her house. Then there is the use of this another stylistic device, that is metaphor. Okay, because the author is at a point, the author is saying that the loneliness welled. Okay, so the loneliness welled. So welling is the property of not, it is the property of an object, but here the author says that the loneliness welled. So what is the purpose of using this metaphor? The purpose of using this metaphor is to evoke empathy for the protagonist, so that like ताकि हम like we can empathize with her, with the protagonist, by the use of these. There are a lot of other metaphors used throughout the story. Okay, if we talk about the theme, the tone of this story, so the tone is quite intimate tone है, because when you will be reading the whole story, तो आपको क्या होगा कि you would feel like if you are watching, you are standing there and watching the whole story being happen. ठीक है, तो इस तरह जो tone है, that is quite intimate tone. Okay, so what actually why this short story has been written, ठीक है, purpose क्या था? So in this story, this story is shedding light on the experiences of many elderly people who can be overwhelmed by the feelings of loneliness and helplessness. ठीक है, so this story about the widow, this is the story about a widow's daily life, and we as readers, ठीक है, you as a reader and I as a reader, we learn that she visits the grave of her husband. Moreover, the writer of the story also suggests that the main character lives alone, and that she is preparing herself for a bath. So this story symbolizes, क्या symbolize कर सकते करती है? The story symbolizes the major difficulties encountered by the many elderly people. One, like in particular, one should speak about their needs for assistance. This character is afraid of taking a bath because she is afraid of falling and injuring herself. So क्या होता है कि this story, this is shedding a light on the difficulties that are encountered by many elderly people. So like if according to me, like many of the actions that people can take for granted, we do for those actions that are taken for granted by the young people or many other people, they may create significant challenges for the protagonist, like for the old woman. So people like this woman, just like a story में ये woman है, people like this woman, they often feel marginalized, ठीक है, they feel left out, and to great extent this story prompts the readers to change their attitudes toward elderly people. ठीक है, मैसेज ऑफ द स्टोरी हम क्या ले सकते हैं? मैसेज हम ये ले सकते हैं कि we should change our attitude towards the elderly people and the difficulties they face. क्योंकि we as young people शायद हमें अंदाज़ा ना हो, but the older people, they really need our help, and they we should be changing our attitudes towards them, and we should think about their difficulties they face in life. And especially, ठीक है, इन जैसे लोगों के लिए जो old, she is old, she has no husband, she has no parents, she has no children, and that she is living alone. तो इस तरह के, because she is not living in a forest, ठीक है, किसी forest में वो नहीं रहती, she is living in a place where she must be surrounded by neighbors. तो ऐसे like उनके neighbors को चाहिए था कि they come and they visit her and they inquire after her health, but no, इस तरह का कोई सी नहीं था, she was living alone, ठीक है, शायद वो I don't know कि वो खुद she was वो सोशल थी या नहीं थी, लेकिन at a point it is seen, ये बताया गया है कि like she takes a bath when she often visits her neighbors and relatives. तो it means कि वो थी, ठीक है, she used to keep relations with other people, friendly relations with other people, लेकिन उनके neighbors की तरफ से ऐसी कोई बात नहीं थी जिससे ये पता चला कि like they were keeping a check on her because she's an old lady and she needed a check. लेकिन इस तरह की स्टोरी में कोई चीज़ नहीं बताई. So the purpose of writing this story is that the author wants to convey this message कि हमें we should be aware of such people living alone and such aged people. So we need to change our attitudes toward them and we need to help them. So this is the main message in the story.